The Crown of Tempest is an awesome looking exotic helmet for Warlocks. The perk is Conduction Tines. Arc ability kills increases the recharge rate of your arc abilities. That includes Grenade, Melee, Rift, and Super Energy. I highly suggest going with the attunements of the elements with that exotic. The Rising Storm ability will recharge your Super, Grenade, and Melee energy on melee ability hits. That's super useful since you will be getting your melee faster with that exotic perk. And also you get Arc Soul, that makes your Rift grants you and your ally an Arc Soul. That's a little arc ball floating around you for a few seconds that shoots enemies. The reason why this can be useful is that if there's a bunch of enemies around you, it will probably kill some of them by itself, which counts as arc ability kills. That's basically just another way to make the Conduction Times perk proc. Enough about the Stormcaller abilities, and let's talk about this exotic. Let me show it to you in action. Keep an eye on the Grenade, Melee, Rift recharge rate, and also how fast I will get my Super back. Pretty crazy, right? But this public event is probably the most chaotic one available, where there's tons of thralls spawning. Getting multi-kills with arc abilities is super easy in there. So is it useful in other places than public events with tons of enemies spawning? Well, yes and no. Let me explain how the perk works. When you get a kill with one of your arc ability, the perk will proc. It will appear on the left side of the screen saying Conduction Tines with a 6 seconds countdown. After these 6 seconds are over, the perk goes off. If you get another arc ability kill within that 6 seconds, the perk will start to stack, and it can stack up to 5 times. The timer will restart and your abilities will recharge even faster. The more you stack this perk, the faster you will get your stuff back. Here's a comparison between the perk active after 1 kill and when stacked 5 times. As you can see, there's a major difference between the first and the last one. That being said, the reason I'm also saying it's not super useful except in crazy public events like this one, is that you need to have your abilities up to proc this perk. So if there's only a couple of enemies around you and that you get 3 or maybe 4 kills, you will run out of abilities and you will have to wait until you get your grenades, melee, rift or super back before making the helmet useful again. It does what it says it does really well, but that's it. Maybe getting your grenades back within the 6 seconds you have when it's stacked 5 times would make it better. In PvP, it might be useful from time to time, since pulse grenades are insanely powerful, and that the melee range of the Stormcaller is greater than normal, but getting only 1 kill will not give you a crazy amount of energy back. It will not drastically change the way you play, so I would not recommend this exotic in PvP. Is this exotic any good? In some very specific situations, yes it is. But most of the time it will not be as useful as we wish it would be. I would go with the Nazarek Sin over this one without any hesitation. Again, I would still rock this exotic when doing certain public events or any other activities where I know there's going to be a lot of enemies, like maybe in the raid when trying to open doors at the entrance. But apart from that, I would skip on this one. Sadly, I would give the Crown of Tempest a 6 out of 10. I will work on a video comparing the Nazarek Sin and the Crown of Tempest soon, so stay tuned for that. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, leaving a like would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.